Was good. Rainy day today, so just because of that, I bet some people are gonna say it rained all summer, even though it didn't. But the subject of this video, the difference between an insecure connection and a secure connection. If you're still working through stuff with yourself, it's probably gonna help you. So maybe you can recognize the signals when you're in a relationship with someone, or you're developing a relationship that's actually healthy. Unfortunately for you, if you're too deep in hell, meaning you don't understand yourself well enough, or you're too insecure and you got tremendous work to do, even if you hear what I'm about to say, you will probably still sabotage yourself or sabotage the connection. So that's why it's a learning process. That's why I tell people often, when you make a new connection, you got to see it as personal development. See it as the reason why you met this person is simply for personal development purposes. That's it. It's not for them to stay in your life for a long period of time. But as you get to know yourself more, you'll be more careful with who you will allow in your life. And you will notice that less and less and less people come in and come out, because you'll be able to properly choose people. That's the problem when you don't know yourself. When you don't know yourself, you consume like a kid that keeps consuming McDonald's without actually paying attention to the value of what you're consuming. So it's only normal that you're gonna probably meet a lot of people, whether it's online or dating apps, and that it's gonna feel like it's always on repeat. It's I meet someone, then it's somebody new. Meet someone, somebody new. Ghost, flake, toxic, all that stuff. But you won't deal with that stuff anymore when you're far ahead. So the first point I'm gonna tell you, when you're in a secure connection, the communication feels easy. So there's no like feeling of, oh, I have to like manage my words, or I gotta be careful of what I say. You're just gonna feel like the conversation is easy with the person. Now, of course, to be able to live this, you have to already be at a level where you're very well developed mentally, meaning you have to be secure at least. If not sovereign. Sovereign is the best. You know, when you reach sovereignty, you dominate the game. But if you're at least secure, or you're at least towards secure, that's when you can enjoy easy communication. Because exactly, if you're insecure, if you're someone that's afraid of what the other person's gonna think, well, from your side, communication is not gonna be easy. The person might communicate with you easily, but they will see that it's kind of weird. Because what happens is, people that are secure and above, they can see the weakness in other people. And let me tell you something, no secure man, especially woman, want a man that's insecure, or a woman that's too insecure. Okay, because I'll be honest, even a woman that feels very secure, she has her moments of insecurity, because it's part of her nature to be nurturing. So she'll worry a bit more. But I can tell you, even a man, you don't want a woman that's super insecure. Some guys, they might think like, oh, I want my girl to like be super insecure. No, that can give problems. A super insecure woman can cheat on you because she's insecure. She needs validation externally. So it's all about balance. You don't want a woman that has too much ego, but you don't want a woman either that has no ego. And like I said, like she feels like she needs the approval of multiple men. So it's just to say that, yes, if you're not good enough with yourself, well, you're not going to be able to communicate easily with the woman, and she's going to feel it. She's going to feel it, and it's going to throw her off, and she's not going to want to continue talking to you. The second point is silence doesn't feel threatening. So that means you're able to go multiple days, even a whole week, without talking to someone, without feeling like you're losing them. And that's a big issue today. People today, they can't go one day a full day without communicating with their either their partner or the person they're getting to know, and you burn out the connection like that because there's no room to breathe. There's no room to integrate the thoughts, the sayings. You know, when you learn to appreciate things unfolding slowly, there's actually a fun part at like thinking about what the other person said and kind of like, I don't want to say like fantasize, but it's kind of like it makes you anticipate the next interaction. But to be able to enjoy that, you need to learn how to be patient with yourself. And a lot of people, they lack that. They can't be patient. And it's like they want to consume the relationship right now. And yes, you can consume it right now, but the relationship's going to burn out. You're burning the candle from both sides. So it's going to die out. So there's nothing left to enjoy. So you got to be careful with that. You got to be able to enjoy silence. Well, yes, when you're in a healthy connection, silence does not feel threatening. It does not mean that you don't look forward to talking to them, but you're good. You're able to do your own things. You don't feel like, okay, something's wrong, or, oh, is the person ignoring me or pulling away? You don't feel that. You're just like able to go through your life. And then when you two reconnect, you reconnect. Now on the flip side, when you're actually together, well, there's full presence in the moment. What that means is you're actually able to have fun. So you see, that's the other problem with a lot of guys. A lot of guys try to show that they're so stoic and that, you know, they're not moved off center almost. And it's so exaggerated that when they're with the woman, so yeah, I had to stop my car because there was a signaling. So I went to go park somewhere, and now I'm continuing the video. So the thing is, yeah, a lot of guys, they try too hard to act like robots because they are afraid that they're going to show too much interest to the woman. But if you want to develop something with her, she has to see that you actually like her. The problem is that if you show that you like her more than she likes you, then she's going to be off. That's the problem. Because if she's really, really into you, of course she wants you to be into her as well. But she wants you to be able to also give her space. But a lot of guys, they think, oh, I have to make sure I don't show her any interest at all. And doing that, my guy, will only cause her to be off from you. She will not feel anything with you. So you have to know how to find the proper balance. You know, so it's guys that are overly eager and that want to make sure that, like, oh my God, everything's okay with her, well, they're done. And the guys also that act like robots and they're like, I'm not going to show her any interest, well, they're done as well. You know, they're both sides are, it's not good. You know, both sides, they get burned. So that's why you need to understand that. Now, the last point I'm going to say, and that's the one that a lot of guys have issues with, is that the connection unfolds naturally, layer by layer. So what that means is that it's not like within a month. If you're looking just to hook up, yes, within a month, you guys are going to definitely hook up. But if you want something that's long lasting, it may take longer. And at the same time, it can happen sooner too, but it unfolds naturally. There's nothing that happens that's rushed. The moment you feel like you have to make things move forward because you feel like urgency, it's not a good sign. It has to come naturally from both sides. And I can tell you something, a woman that tries to lock you down too quickly, that's a red flag, normally. Unless she really knows herself and you know yourself very well, things should not unfold super rapidly. It should take time. It should unfold layer by layer. But like I said, a lot of guys can't do that because they're so used to like the fast pace. So because they're used to fast pace, they rush into things and they don't actually take their time to like get to know someone properly. So I hope this video has helped you guys like clarify certain things about what's a healthy connection versus a unhealthy one. And yeah, you guys can leave a like if you enjoyed this video. You can maybe say in the comments certain things that you've experienced in your own life. And don't forget to subscribe, like that you won't miss the future videos. And I'll see you guys very soon. Take care.